Welcome to Eden Story Channel. Now let the magic of storytelling unfold before your eyes. The Stardust Fairy and Lina. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village surrounded by rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a young girl named Lina. Lina was a curious and kind-hearted child, always eager to explore the wonders of the natural world. She spent her days wandering through meadows, collecting flowers, and listening to the whispers of the wind. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky filled with a tapestry of stars, Lina sat by her favorite oak tree at the edge of the village. She gazed up at the night sky, her eyes sparkling with wonder. "Look at all those stars," she whispered to herself. "I wonder what secrets they hold." As if in answer to her musings, a bright streak of light suddenly blazed across the sky. It was a shooting star, its tail shimmering like a trail of silver dust. Lina's heart raced with excitement as she watched the star plummet toward the earth, disappearing into the forest with a distant, soft thud. "I have to find it," Lina said, jumping to her feet. "Maybe it's a sign, or perhaps there's a treasure hidden where it landed." Without a second thought, she dashed into the forest, guided by the faint glow that lingered in the sky. The woods were dark and mysterious, but Lina's determination lit her path. She followed the faint trail of light, her steps quick and sure, until she reached a small clearing. There, nestled among the fallen leaves and moss, was a small, glowing stone. It pulsed with a gentle, otherworldly light, casting a soft, magical glow over the clearing. Lina approached it cautiously, her eyes wide with awe. As she reached out to touch the stone, it suddenly cracked open, and a burst of light filled the air. Lina stumbled back, shielding her eyes from the blinding brilliance. When the light faded, she saw a tiny figure hovering above the broken stone, a delicate fairy with shimmering wings and a crown of stardust. "Thank you for freeing me," the fairy said in a melodious voice. "I am Astrid, the Stardust Fairy." Lina blinked in amazement. "You're a fairy? A real fairy? I can't believe it." Astrid smiled warmly. "Yes, I am. I was trapped inside that meteorite, unable to return to my home in the starry realm. But now, thanks to you, I am free." Lina's eyes shone with excitement and curiosity. "How did you get trapped in there?" Astrid sighed, her wings fluttering softly. "It was the work of a dark sorcerer named Malakar. He seeks to harness the power of the stars for his own evil purposes. I was trying to stop him when he captured me and imprisoned me in the meteorite. Now I must find a way back to the starry realm to stop him from causing more harm." Lina nodded, determination filling her heart. "I'll help you, Astrid. We'll find a way to get you back home and stop Malakar." Astrid's smile grew brighter. "Thank you, Lina. Your kindness and bravery mean more than you know. But our journey will be perilous, and we must be prepared." With Astrid's guidance, Lina set off on a grand adventure. They traveled through enchanted forests, crossed sparkling rivers, and climbed towering mountains. Along the way, they encountered various magical creatures, some friendly, some not so much. One day, as they trekked through a dense, misty forest, they heard a rustling in the bushes. Lina held her breath, gripping a stick for protection. Astrid hovered close by, her light casting a protective glow. "Who's there?" Lina called out, her voice steady despite her racing heart. A moment later, a small, mischievous-looking elf emerged from the bushes. He had a twinkle in his eye and a sly grin on his face. "Greetings, travelers," the elf said with a bow. "I am Thistle, the forest guardian. What brings you to these parts?" "We're on a quest," Lina explained. "We're helping Astrid, the Stardust fairy, return to her home in the starry realm. Have you heard of a way to reach the stars?" Thistle's eyes widened with surprise and curiosity. "A Stardust fairy, you say? That's a rare sight indeed. I may know of a way to help you, but it won't be easy." "We're ready for any challenge," Astrid said, her wings fluttering with determination. Thistle nodded approvingly. "Very well. Deep within this forest lies the crystal cavern. Inside, there's a magical crystal that can create a portal to the starry realm. But beware, Malachar has placed dark enchantments to guard it." "Thank you, Thistle," Lina said with a grateful smile. "We'll find the crystal cavern and face whatever challenges lie ahead." With Thistle's directions, Lina and Astrid continued their journey. The forest grew darker and more foreboding as they approached the cavern. Shadows seemed to dance around them, and an eerie silence filled the air. "Stay close, Lina," Astrid whispered. "We must be on our guard." They finally reached the entrance to the crystal cavern, a massive, yawning mouth in the side of a mountain. Inside, the walls sparkled with a myriad of colors, illuminated by the glow of countless crystals. "It's beautiful," Lina breathed, her voice echoing softly. "Yes, but danger lurks here," Astrid warned. "We must be cautious." As they ventured deeper into the cavern, they encountered various traps and obstacles, hidden pits, enchanted vines, and menacing shadows that seemed to come to life. Lina's heart pounded in her chest, but she pressed on, her determination unwavering. At last, they reached the heart of the cavern, where a massive crystal stood, glowing with an ethereal light. But guarding it was a fearsome creature, a giant stone golem, its eyes glowing with dark magic. "You shall not pass," the golem intoned, its voice rumbling like thunder. "We have to get to that crystal," Astrid said urgently. "It's our only chance." Lina nodded, gripping her stick tightly. "I'll distract it. You get to the crystal." With a deep breath, Lina stepped forward, waving her stick to draw the golem's attention. The creature roared and lunged at her, but Lina was quick and nimble, dodging its heavy blows. "Astrid now!" Lina shouted. The fairy darted toward the crystal, her wings beating rapidly. She reached out and touched the crystal, its light intensifying. A portal began to form, swirling with stardust and magic. Just as the golem was about to strike Lina, the portal's light enveloped the creature, freezing it in place. Lina scrambled to her feet and rushed to Astrid's side. "We did it," she said, breathless but triumphant. Astrid smiled, her eyes shining with gratitude. "Thanks to your bravery, Lina. Now we must go through the portal before it closes." Hand in hand, Lina and Astrid stepped into the portal, feeling a rush of warmth and light. They were transported through a tunnel of stars, the magic of the starry realm surrounding them. When they emerged on the other side, they found themselves in a breathtaking realm of starlight and wonder. The sky was filled with constellations, and the ground sparkled with stardust. "We made it," Astrid said, her voice filled with awe. "Welcome to the starry realm, Lina." Lina looked around in amazement. "It's even more beautiful than I imagined." But their joy was short-lived. In the distance, they saw a dark, looming tower, Malakar's fortress. The air around it crackled with dark energy, and ominous clouds swirled above. "We must confront Malakar and stop his plans," Astrid said, determination in her eyes. "Are you ready, Lina?" Lina nodded, her heart filled with resolve. "I'm ready. Let's save the starry realm." Together, they made their way to the fortress, facing various challenges and dark creatures sent by Malakar to hinder their progress. But with Astrid's magic and Lina's courage, they overcame every obstacle. Finally, they stood before the entrance to the fortress. The doors creaked open, and they stepped inside, finding themselves in a grand, shadowy hall. At the far end stood Malakar, his eyes gleaming with malice. "Ah, the little fairy and her human friend," Malakar sneered. "You think you can defeat me?" "We're not afraid of you," Lina said, standing tall. "Your reign of terror ends now." Malakar laughed, his voice echoing through the hall. "We shall see." A fierce battle ensued, with Lina and Astrid fighting bravely against Malakar's dark magic. The sorcerer unleashed bolts of energy and summoned shadowy creatures, but Lina's quick thinking and Astrid's powerful magic held their ground. "You cannot win," Malakar growled, his frustration growing. "Together we can," Astrid replied, her wings glowing with intense light. With a final surge of energy, Lina and Astrid combined their powers, creating a blinding burst of light that enveloped Malakar. The sorcerer screamed in agony as the light pierced through his darkness, shattering his power. "No!" Malakar's voice echoed one last time before he vanished into nothingness. The fortress began to crumble, the dark magic dissipating. Lina and Astrid hurried outside, watching as the sky cleared and the stars shone brightly once more. "We did it," Lina said, her voice filled with relief and joy. "Yes, we did," Astrid agreed, her eyes sparkling with gratitude. "Thank you, Lina. You have saved the starry realm." As a reward for their bravery, the rulers of the starry realm bestowed upon Lina a special gift, a star pendant that glowed with a soft, magical light. It would serve as a reminder of her incredible adventure and the friends she had made. With a heartfelt farewell, Astrid guided Lina back to the portal, ensuring she returned safely to her village. As Lina stepped through, she looked back one last time, waving to her friends in the starry realm. Back in the meadow, Lina held the star pendant close to her heart, knowing that the magic and wonder of her adventure would stay with her forever. She had discovered the true power of friendship and bravery, and her life was forever changed. And so, Lina lived happily ever after, her days filled with the warmth of the stars and the memories of her extraordinary journey. And every night, she would look up at the sky, knowing that somewhere in the vast expanse, her friend Astrid was watching over her,